Hi guys, this is Johnny from JSD Computer again, trying to work on a laptop this time, but some little different. This is MacBook this time. So JSD do some Mac repair too. One thing I like about Mac, yeah, pretty easy to do because everything is pretty much standard, not like the PC. So I got this from my buddy from Rhode Island. He needed a screen replacement. So the first thing we did was we removed the back of the Mac, and this is the back. We remove it, unscrew it, and the next thing is remove the battery. Unlike every computer, before you do any work, remove the battery, but the Mac is a little different, so the battery is a little complicated to remove. Not like a PC, pop the battery out and there you go. So now the next thing, now we got that removed. Find a nice suffix. So I'm using this little sieve environment, and or you can close the back also. And the goal here is to remove the frame. It's pretty much secure there. I'm using these two devices to just skin up the frame from out here, and took me a little bit of time here to get it all figured out, but just have to remove it gently. Make sure you're not pulling any cable. Do not use any force to remove it, but just getting a niche there would be a little bit hard, but the first time when you get a hold of it, you should be just fine. So I got a niche here. I'm just gonna pull it out gently. Just gently. Make sure the frame is not grabbing onto any cable or anything. And this looks tough, but yeah, it's pretty much secure. But this is out of the way, so the next battle here is to remove the LCD. Just gonna make sure my cameras all line up nicely. Yeah, camera line up nicely. So I usually check to make sure my screws are all there to remove first. Sometimes you get these laptop and someone have worked on it before and screws missing. You'll be losing your head trying to find the missing screw. And again, I got a system here. I put major screws in tip. I mean, as I said in my previous video before, you will find your own niche, but this always worked for me. I tape these sucker because you never know how long it will take to get your screw back or get your screen back to do this, and be hanging around waiting for the customer. Alright, so I have about 4 major screws to remove, and I think they're all gone away now, so I'm going to secure these screws right here now. And I usually write on it at the end of the day, but as long as it's secured, they ain't going anywhere. Alright, next thing, now we got everything all removed here. Next thing is to remove the screen. So I just pop this out and nicely remove my screen. Well, let me check right here real quick and make sure everything looks fine. Alright, nothing yet in the way. Okay. This is looking way too easy, so that means something is missing. Let's keep on checking here. Cable all in the right spot. Okay, I think I know what's missing. We are missing one last, two last little screw, and they're right there in front of you. We'll need a little mini ones. Alright, so we'll need just this little screwdriver to grab these. These are pretty little ones, so I gotta go in like a different tip. They are very, very little screws. I mean, it depends on how tired you'll be at the end of the day at doing this one. It's always nice to do an inventory now. You can write on these sticks. This one's too small. And the smaller they are, I like to get a bigger tip for it too, because these are very easy to get missing. Alright, let's do this again. And no screw in this way. Alright. This is more smoother than we had for the last time. Yep. Alright, so for these, the ribbon is right below here. Gotta be a little careful on these ones, because for these Mac, don't know what the ribbon will be. Sometimes the ribbon is at the back. For these, the ribbon is like right below it. Pause. Okay. There you go. Why? Got the screen out there. This was the problem child. It's out of there. Just gonna make sure my ribbon is all nice. And I'm ready for the next screen that's gonna come in here. Oh boy, this is so little. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is get something like this and just secure it. everything look fine. Now we're just gonna wait for the next phase here. I getting the new screen and change it. Alright, this is JSD computer back again with the laptop, with the MacBook screen replacement. So the long awaited screen has arrived. Take about almost a week and a half, and what I'm gonna do right now is just to fit it in. One other thing I want to check right quick and make sure the screen number all the was right. Most of the time, it's about 99.999 of the time it's gonna be right. So it will save you a headache by just checking before installing it. Man, this is a tedious task because the ribbon is not a long ribbon, so you have to gauge it just right, not breaking the ribbon. And with it being tilted a little bit, so it's a little complicated too. So you may not see this part, but it's something that when you're doing a screen replacement, you know exactly what's going on. A little bit of regular tip on there. It's always okay just to put something lighter. Don't try to put a huge tip, but just something lighter to have it secure. And we're pushing that down, and you got your screen back to where it need to be. Tough one, but hey, we got it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish it up here, and everything should be good. So this is it. I'm still putting on that nice screen and all the frame. My MacBook looking nice and good and ready to get shipped out. Okay, thank you. Bye.